So now my requirement is for the given city. Yesterday we have taken for the given education. For the given education. So suppose if I say BTech, I was asking all the people who have done the BTech. So I have done this code in the following ways. So first I have selected on employee table, select EID, name, city, phone from ZZ, that employee table, into the variables v underscore EID, v underscore name, v underscore city, v underscore phone, followed by select EID, EDU, college, year of pass from education table into EID, EDU, college, year of pass, where EID is equal to v underscore EID and EDU is equal to p underscore EDU, and then the right statements and select followed by end select. So now this is one way we have used. So this select and select is one set, this select and select is one set, and here we are writing the data required, all the work area EMP, all the work area EDU. This is one way. Then we have done the same code in another way. Select EID, EDU, college, year of pass from YYZ EDU into v underscore EID, v underscore EDU, v underscore college, v underscore year of pass, where EDU is equal to p underscore EDU, followed by select EID, name, city, phone from employee table into again v underscore EID, v underscore name, v underscore city, v underscore phone, where EID is equal to v underscore EID. Again and select. In between this we were writing the data, right? All the employee data, all the education data, followed by one more and select. Whenever you are writing select inside a select, at least one field from the outer select should be used in the where condition of the inner select. So whatever variable I am getting here, I am using that in the where condition of the inner select. So here whatever I am getting here, I am using that in the where condition of the inner select. Linking, we have to link both the tables. So the link is what we require. Now this select has this and select, this select has this and select. Now one more way we have done with
Sir, excuse me, sir.
yes.
Font size little bit, can you increase?
Yeah. So now here I have used select single. Here we have used select single. When we use select single, we need not give end select. So this is one more way we have done. So we have done in three ways. Out of these three ways, now any Tom, Dick and Harry can write a code. I want the code which is the best. When we say best, now let's assume if you say a running race, everyone will run. If I keep a race, everyone will run. Those who have legs, they will run. These days, people who don't have legs also, that's we call as Blakes. They are running. Now, who is the fastest? That is important. So in the programming concepts, these days speed is everything. If your program is working, that's not enough. It should work fast. Now while working fast, it is missing one or two records. Then your program is not correct. While working fast, it is occupying your complete system resources. Your program only is taking all the resources. The memory, RAM, etc. is completely occupied by your program. Now no other program can run. Then automatically it's a failure. So we have to balance everything. Balancing is what we require. So we have to balance the speed, we have to balance the memory. If you don't want to learn these concepts, already the reports are over. We have completed the reports long back. 1 week back only reports are over. Get the data from tables and print it. Select right, select right, select right. Report means 80% of programs in SAP are reports. Already we have completed it. But why we are learning these concepts? Speed testing, regression testing. So every day, whatever topic we are covering is very crucial. So this was yesterday's concept. Now today's requirement is for the given for the given city. For the given city. 1 minute, my system hanged. For the given city, what details I want is EID, name, city, phone, education, college, year of pass. Now, out of these three programs, which program is the best? Out of these three programs, which program is the best? First one, second one, third one. Which is the best?
Single. Select single.
Third one.
So now I will use the same concept because I told that this is the best. I will use this concept here in the program, in this program. So what I will do, I am copying that. Just to save the time, I am copying this program to 21. The select single program, I have copied it to new program. Ah, it's not copied. What happened? 1 minute. Inactive. Now I am only changing the inputs. I am changing the input p underscore city. Type city. Now I am selecting from education table first. So when I am selecting education table, city field is not there in the education table. So I cannot use any where condition. I am not using any where condition. Now I am selecting all the records and then I am selecting single. I am selecting single record where EID is equal to V underscore EID and city equal to P underscore city and select. So now check the syntax, activate, execute. So we said that using select single is the best program. So I'm using select single here. Now if I execute and say show me the people in Hyderabad. Now what my program will do? My first select statement is not having any where condition. So what my system will do? It will take the first record. It will take the first record from education table and compare it with employee table. Now I have given my input as Hyderabad. Show me all the people of Hyderabad. That means it should show employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. It should show employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. Only 3 employees it should show. It should take the first record and go to the table and see what record it is matching. And if it is matching, it will write the record. For every outer record, my program is going to the inner record and searching. So now, if you execute this, and if I say Hyderabad, I am expecting only employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. But if you see here, I am getting employee 1, employee 3, employee 4, employee 6 also we are getting. We are getting employee 1, employee 3, employee 4, employee 6 also. I don't want all the records. I want only the people who are there in Hyderabad. And moreover, if you observe here carefully, employee 1, employee 2, employee 3 are only belong to Hyderabad. 4, 5, 6 belongs to Bangalore. But if you see in your report, it is showing 4 also as Hyderabad, 5 also as 6 also as Hyderabad, which is wrong. So now, in this example, if I am starting from Hyderabad, my purpose is not solved. It is not working. It is not working. Moreover, if I have 3 lakhs records, suppose if I have 3 lakhs records, for every record, now if you see here, I have 1, 2, 3, 13 records are there. In the education table, I have 13 records. If you see here, in this, I am getting all the 13 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 records. I am getting all the 13 records. My requirement is not getting all the 13 records. My requirement is whoever is there in Hyderabad. Employee 1, employee 2, employee 3 are there in Hyderabad. So I'm expecting only those details in the output. But if I have 3 lakhs records, I will get all the 3 lakhs records. Let's assume in Hyderabad only 100 people are there. But I won't get 100 records. I will get all the 3 lakhs records, which is wrong. So in this example, in this requirement, if I start from this table, my purpose is not achieved. In the previous requirement, if I start from master table or transaction table, I am getting the data correctly. But in this requirement, if I start from this table, I am not getting the correct record. So now what I will do, instead of select single, I am using select and select. Again, I am starting at education table only. And then I am using select and select. So two nested selects. This is second program. In the second program, we have used select and select. So again, I am using select and select. Activate. Execute. So now if you see the output, Hyderabad, show me Hyderabad records. So I am getting only Hyderabad records. If I say Bangalore, execute, I am getting only Bangalore records. So when compared to previous program, this program we are getting the correct output. But now if you observe carefully, in Bangalore, I have record number 4, record number 5, record number 6. 4, 5, 6. But I am not getting 5 here. I am getting only 4 and 6. 5 is out. 5 is not coming. So wherever every master record need not have a transaction record. This we have discussed yesterday. So only the records where there are some records here, we are only getting that in the output. If a person is not having education, that record is not coming. Here 5 is missing. Come back, give Hyderabad, execute. Here 2 is missing. So some records are missing. So the second program is also not working as expected. So I am coming back to the first way. The first way is selecting the data from employee table. Follow this carefully, very important topic. And then my second select statement is this one, where EID is equal to V underscore EID. Again, I am executing. You have to understand what is happening. Syntaxes already you have learned. There is nothing to learn in syntaxes. If you don't observe, you don't find any difference between yesterday's class and today's class. If you observe carefully, you will see lot of difference. So if I execute this and say show me Hyderabad records, show me Hyderabad records, execute. Only record number 1 is coming, only record number 3 is coming, 2 is not coming. So some people yesterday ping me, sir, record number 2 is not coming, sir. That is what the assignment, it won't come. You have to go. Why it's not coming? Why it is not coming? So see here, what you have done, understand carefully. First, you are selecting from employee table who belong to Hyderabad. So whenever I write a select statement, this record will come into the variables. V underscore EID, V underscore name, V underscore city, V underscore phone. And then for that record, you are searching education table. That means for employee 1, is there any record in this table? Yes, I have a record. So it is writing this data. We have said write statements. So it is writing this record and it is writing the first record. Similarly, it will write these records also because these belongs to 1. For employee 1, what records are matching? It will write those records. Now, no other records will match. So for employee 1, only 3 matchings are there. It is writing all the 3 matchings. Now, after everything is over, second record will come now. For record number 2, show me the matchings. Is it 2? No. 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 Nothing is matching. When nothing is matching, you are not writing. The select won't go inside because you kept some condition here. If this condition is satisfied, then only go inside. The condition is not satisfied. For record number 2, there is no education. If there is no education, this write statement won't execute. If it is not executing, you won't get that in the output. So that's the reason if I execute this program, not this one, let me close unnecessary things. Now, execute. Show me the people of Hyderabad. Execute. Some records are missing. 2 is missing. Show me the records of Bangalore. Bangalore is missing. But my requirement is all the people I want. Whether irrespective whether educations are there or not, I want all the people. So what is happening here is, if a person is having education, employee 1 is having education, it is going inside and writing. But employee 2 don't have education, so it is not going inside. So wherever there is no educations, I have to write only the employee data. But how do I know that whether he has educations or not? Until this select statement is executed, I don't know whether he has educations or not. For employee 1, there is some educations, it's going inside and writing. For employee 2, they don't have any education, so it's not writing. So if this write statement is not executed, I have to write only the personal data. This data I should write. Now, if I keep this logic like this, see what happens. Show me the people in Hyderabad. Execute. So employee D1, employee D1, employee D1, employee D1. Employee D1 already have education, so already have written this data. Already have written the data. So why to write employee 1 details once again? Not required. So here my requirement is I have to write either this or this. If he has educations, write this. If he don't have education, write only the personal data. So this should be based on some condition. Some programs in yesterday's program, we have not used any conditions. But today's program, without using conditions, my program won't work. So what conditions I can write? I am doing it somewhat like this. I am taking one variable. Some variable, whatever you want to take it, take it. Count variable. I am taking one integer variable. And every time I am making that counter variable as 0. For employee 1, for employee 1 first record, employee 1 the counter is 0. And whenever I execute inside, can you tell for employee 1 how many times the select statement will get executed successfully? For employee 1, how many times this select statement will execute successfully?
3 times.
3 times. That means 3 times my program will go inside. Whenever it is going inside, I am saying add 1 to count. Add 1 to count. For the first time, count variable will be 1. Second time, count variable will be 2. Third time, count variable will be 3. So if counter is having some value, that means there are some educations. For record number 2, can you tell me how many times the count will be, what will be the count? For record number
0.
0. So from this counter variable, I can check whether he has educations or not. Here I am putting if v underscore count equal to 0. Write this. So I'm just confirming it. If a person is having education, this write statement is executing. If the person is not having education, please write only his personal details. Write only the personal details, only the phone number. Because you don't have education, no need to write education details. Write only the personal details. EID, name, city, phone, education, college, year of pass. Now check the syntax. Activate. Execute. Execute. So show me the people who are there in Hyderabad. Execute. Employee 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there. Show me the people who is there in Bangalore. Bangalore. Execute. Employee 1 is employee 4, 5, 6. People who have education, I am getting the educations. People who don't have education, I am showing blank there. That means I am writing only the personal details. In yesterday's program, I have not used any if condition. But today's program, I have used an if condition. To check how many educations a person is having, I am taking a counter variable and adding it. This is one way of doing it. One way of doing it. Now, I am copying this program again into 2. Copy. Change. Now, instead of counter variable, I am taking a variable called as check variable. Type C. I am putting the check variable as space. Check equal to space. And here I am putting check is equal to x. X. So if a person is having education, it will go inside. If it goes inside, check will be x. So we call this as flags. Flags. We are keeping some x true. Here I will write a condition. If check fails, if check equal to space, that means if you don't have education, Only write the personal details. Activate. Now your if condition, whatever way you want, you can write it. Your if condition, whatever way you want, you can write it. This is second way of writing it. Execute. Now if you observe this in debugging, keep a breakpoint. Execute. Show me the people who are there in Hyderabad. Execute. If you want to go, you can go to debugger, switch to classical debugger. Switch to classical debugger. Or you stay in the new debugger, select the desktop 3. Select the desktop 3. So now here if you see these variables, v underscore eid, type all the variables, v underscore name, v underscore city, v underscore city. You type it or double click it, anything is fine. Education to education, college, education, college, year of pass. Now when I click F5, employee 1 details came. Employee 1, Srinivas, Hyderabad, 111. The first select statement. Now check is set to space. Check is set to space. Now I'm searching where EID is equal to 1. Where EID is equal to 1. If I click F5, it's going inside. So I got the education details. 10th, so and so date, so and so year. I am writing the data in the output. Written. Now again it is going for the second one. It is writing the data in the output. So bcom, it is writing the bcom details in the output. F5. Third time it went again. Employee 1 has 3 records, so 3 times it is success. F5. 3 times it is success. It will come out. Fourth time there is no record, so it will come out. Now for employee 2. Now employee 2 came. For employee 2, I am making the check equal to space. For employee 2, the check equal to space. Now show me the records where education is 2. There are no records where the employee is 2. There are no records. So when I click F5, it is not going inside because for 2 there is no educations. So the check is still having space only. I am saying if it is space, write only the personal details. So I am writing only the personal details. So in some programs, we will get if conditions. Some programs we don't get if conditions. Now this is what the challenge you have to identify. Where to add the if condition, where not to add the if condition. Where to add the if condition, where not to add the if condition. This is what you have to identify. So now I got this data in the output. This is second way of doing it. Second way, I can take a counter and do it. Or I can take a check variable and do it. Or I am copying this program number 2 to program number 3. Copy. There is some system field. There is a system field called as db count, dbcnt, syst, dbcnt, database count, database count. After the select statement, it will hold the number of records retrieved for the given condition. So now if you observe, I am not taking any extra variables here. I am removing the check variable. I have removed the check variable. So I removed all the check variable. After this select statement, I want to see how many educations we have. For employee 1, how many educations I have. For employee 2, how many educations we have. So after the select statement, I am checking SI database count SYST DBCNT. If the database count is 0 for employee ID 1, it has 3 records. So by the time I come here, if you observe, after the select statement, I said after the select statement, how many records are there for employee ID 1 for this condition? How many records are there? That will be there in SciDB count. For employee ID 1, it will be 3. For employee ID 2, it will be 0. So let's see debugging. Debugging. Breakpoint. I kept the breakpoint in 23rd line and I am executing. F8. Show me the people who are there in Hyderabad. Execute. Debugger switch to classical debugger. Now, site database count for employee ID 1. For employee ID 1, database count is 3. 3 educations are there. It has already written those 3 educations. So, the database count is 3. So, it is writing if database count is 0, then only write this. But here database count is 3. So, it won't go to this write statement. It will bypass that write statement. Now, for record number 2, for employee ID 2, F5, database count is 0. For employee 2, there is no records. So 0 records found. If there are 0 records in the above select statement, write only the personal details. Write only the personal details. It will write only the personal details. Like this for every record, it will work. Database count. I can use the system field database count. So I am not declaring any extra variables. At the same time, there is one more field, SYST subrc. This will give success or failure of the read or select access. Whenever we use read statement, still we have not covered read statement. As of now, we are learning select statements. This will give success or failure of the select access. Whenever you write a select statement, whether it is success or failure will be given by this variable subrc. If subrc return code subrc submodule return code equal to 0 means success. If subrc equal to 4 or 8, it is failure. If the return code is 0, success. If the return code is 4 or 8, failure. So I am copying this report number 3 to report number 4. Change. Now what I am doing? If size subrc not equal to 0. If size subrc not equal to 0, that means if the above select statement fails, if there are no educations, it will fail. If it fails, it will have 4 or 8. So I am saying if it is not equal to 0, that means the above select statement failed. If it failed, write only the personal details. If it is success, size subrc will have 0. If it is having 0, it won't execute this. So I am writing a condition to execute this or this. Any one only will execute. Either this write statement will execute or this write statement will execute. With subrc, subwritten module code, activate. Now, if I go to employee 1 record, breakpoint, execute, show me the people who are there in Hyderabad. Now sub RC is 0. For employee 1, sub RC is 0. Success. For second record, for employee 2. For employee 2, select. Employee 2, sub RC failed. Because for employee 2, there are no educations. So size sub RC is 4. 4 means there is no education. Failed. Select statement failed. If a select statement failed, what to do? Write his personal details. So it will write his personal details. Now like this, there are n number of ways to do it. The client won't see what conditions you have used here. He will only test it. He will test it. The functional team and the client will do the testing. And he will say, this record is missing. You have to identify why it is missing and write a solution for it. Now, if you ask the functional team or the client how to do this, they cannot tell. How? The developer has to tell. It's his wish, his program, his wish. Whatever way you want, you can do it. Now, let's assume I'm coming to your home for lunch. Now, whether you prepare, whether you keep a cook and prepare, whether you order it, whatever it is, I want a biryani which tastes very good. So how you do it, it's your wish. If you know how to prepare, prepare. Similarly, the client will only give you an assignment. Now, right now, these days, people are working from home. So from the last 1.5 to 2 years, many people who don't have the subject also, those who don't have any ABCs of subject also, first what they are doing, they are asking their friends to do the interview, telephonic interview. Someone is attending on your behalf. They are paying some money right now in Hyderabad market. People are charging nearly 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs to attend interview on your behalf. If you give 2 lakhs, they will attend interview on your behalf and they will give you the offer. Now, once the offer they got, then people are coming to institutes and learning. After the offer they got, so many people in the previous batch, many people has asked me, sir, I already got the job, sir. This month and I have to join the course, join the company, sir. In 1 month, can you complete the course? How can I complete the course in 1 month? It is not possible. Then they're asking, give me the previous class videos, I will see. By seeing the videos, we cannot understand anything. If you can understand anything, you need not pay the fees also here. They are in online YouTube. If you see YouTube, for everything we have YouTube videos. Everything. For makeuping, for preparing food, for coding also you have YouTube videos. If you go through the videos, there are lots of videos. Don't waste any money. With those videos, you cannot learn. Someone should easily explain you. Okay, so what they are doing? Again, they are doing some proxies. When I say proxy, what they are doing, if they are getting some 80,000 salary, they are giving 30,000 to some people. There are some of my friends who are doing this. If you give them 30,000, they will work on your behalf. That means they will take the control of your laptop and they will resolve the issues. But you have to pay half the salary to them. If your salary is 80,000, you have to pay 30 to 40,000 every month to that guy. Now everything went happily last 1 year. Right now, like this, it's happening many cases. So what companies are doing? They are asking back, come back. All the resources has to come back. When you are in the office network, when you are in the office, how can someone log on to your system and work? Now the problem is coming. So recently, one of your senior pinged me, sir, they are giving me this requirement, sir. I am not able to do, sir. Then how you did last 1 year? All of a sudden, you are not able to do all last 1 year. How you draw the salaries? So when things went like this, it's okay. But maximum case. Once you work on the client's place, you won't have any support. Your friends won't come. Now to show me the assignment, some people are asking their friends. 3 4 people joined here in this institute as a group, so they are doing the assignments in a group. So when you people practice in a group, only one person's brain will work, remaining 2 people will observe. They are assuming that they know the subject, they don't know the subject. When you write a program and test it, then you will understand whether you understood the concept or not. In the real time, when people are practicing together, question yourself, will these people come along with me to my company? Now, if luck permits, let's assume all the three people got the work on the same company, same project. Now, everyone will have their own object. One person will do material report, one person will do sales report, one person will do purchase report. Now, who will help whom? Because everyone is busy in meeting their targets. So, if tomorrow, if you won't get help, how will you do it? That's what the question is. I don't entertain backdoors. If I do an interview like other people, other institute faculties, what they are doing, they are asking the students to give the mobile to them and pay 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs to them. 2 lakhs, ideally 2 lakhs they are charging. If you pay 2 lakhs to them, they will attend on interview on your behalf. They will give you the offer. So one of your senior asked me like this 2 years back, sir, can you do it like this? Other institutes people are doing. I said, I sorry, I can't do it. I won't. I don't like this type of things. So what he did, he gave that mobile to one of his friend's friend. His friend's friend is a faculty, so he gave this. So he has attended. He paid that 2 lakhs to him. He got the job. He went to the company Bangalore. He joined Bangalore. Before joining, I told your subject is weak. Please practice. He said, yes, sir, I will practice, sir. And he went. After 1 month, he's back. And then he's saying, sir, I lost the job, sir. Will that guy pay me back 2 lakhs? He's not paying me 2 lakhs. His work is to attend interview on your behalf. So he has attended the interview. He got the offer. You joined. Over. The agreement is over. Now, if you can't do the work, he won't do the your work. Why? He will do your work. You have to do your work. So there are many ways to get a job. To keep a job, you should have the subject. I don't entertain backdoors. I don't entertain fast tracks. People are interested in fast tracks. In 1 month, I want to do the course. Parallelly, only course will be completed. Course will be completed. If you want only course completion certificate without doing anything, if you come to institute and pay 2,000 to any institute, they will give you the course completion certificate. Course is completed. That certificate is of no use, zero use. Now, right now in the market, there are some people who are charging 1.5 lakh to do SAP certification. On your behalf, they will attend the SAP certification and give you the SAP certification. Certificate will be there, but what's the use of the certificate? Nothing. SAP certification is of no use. My colleague has done 3 certifications: SAP ABAP certification, SAP UI5 certification, SAP HANA certification. 3 certificates he have. He is having 21 years of experience. I am having only 16 plus years of experience. 16 years, assume 16 years. He is having 21 years of experience. My salary is 2.5 times more than that guy. I am a degree backlog. I have backlogs in my degree. My degree percentage is 59%. He has done his education from IIT. Next, second, he has 3 certifications. Third, he is more senior than me. But his salary is 2.5 times less than me. So in the private world, only subject matters. If you have the subject, you can demand. If you have certificates, etc., it's of no use. Under me, there are 4 people who have completed their education from IITs. IITs, they have done the certification, the colleges. I am from a normal college with lots of backlogs. I completed my degree with very difficulty. But what is the past? Forget about the past. Once I came to the course, I did the course very seriously. So we cannot change our past. But from today, how much hardware you are giving is very, very crucial. So don't feel bad if your percentage is less. We can't change it. But from today, keep a target. Okay, my percentage is less. I might not be eligible as a fresher. So I will keep some experience and go. To keep some experience, you should have the subject. Whether you use your 24 hours or not, it will be wasted only. Instead of wasting it, if you use it properly 5 hours per day seriously, if you practice. Now I'm not going on a rocket speed that you are not able to understand. Okay, if I'm going also next day, you can ask, sir, can you please repeat this topic once again? We will repeat it. But for every topic, if you ask me to repeat, I will repeat. But your course will go for 9 months or 1 year. Don't blame me. So first you practice and ask your friend. If you have some doubts, ask your friend. If no one can able to explain, then come to me and ask me. I will repeat it. So any important topic, without you asking, I will repeat. If still you have not understood, you can ask me once again. But some batches for every topic, sir, repeat, sir, repeat, sir, repeat. For online classes, why we should repeat? You have the video. How many times you want to repeat? You can repeat and see the video again and again and again. Common sense. Okay. If there is some confusion in the logic to understand, you ask me, I will explain the logic once again. So now what you have to do is you have to understand this code. What happened? What is the difference between yesterday's program and today's program? In today's program, without putting if conditions, my program won't work. But in yesterday's program, I have not used any if conditions. So from now onwards, some assignments will have if conditions. So when to put if conditions, why we are putting these if conditions, you have to understand. So that's it for me for today. Catch you tomorrow.